Hello everyone. I would like to say thank you for coming to my presentation. It's a great to see you all and I hope you all in a good condition and stay healthy. Let me introduce myself. My name is Riptina Pawestri, Master of Basic Education, University of Muhammadiyah Purwokerto. I'm a teacher in elementary school of Banjarkembaruan, Banyumas, Indonesia. Today, I'm going to talk about interactive teaching materials as an alternative to overcome difficulties of reading and writing beginning for primary 1 grade students. The presentation will be in 4 parts. First, I want to talk about background and research aims. Second part is research methods. Third part, result and discussion. Fourth part is the conclusion. Please hold your question until the end of the presentation. First, I'd like to talk about background and research aim. Learning to read and write beginning in first grade requires careful planning. This planning, apart from the learning steps to be carried out, also includes planning in preparing teaching materials. The preparation of suitable teaching materials is certainly not only about preparing existing teaching materials, but requires various considerations. Some things that must be considered in preparing teaching materials include students' readiness to learn, interest in learning, and student profiles. Teaching materials are a source of learning in learning activities. Some forms of teaching materials include textbook, digital books, digital application, and etc. Reading is a process of obtaining information and reconstructing the meaning contained in the text. The message contained in the text is an active and dynamic interaction between the reader's abilities and the sentences contained in the text. In addition to the ability to read the preface, the ability to read early on is also essential. Writing requires accuracy, patience, persistence, and the ability to seek and find ideas that can be put into writing. Based on the description of the background and literature review, a suitable alternative for overcoming the reading and writing difficulties in first grade elementary school students is interactive teaching material. The research aims to see the use of interactive teaching materials as an alternative to overcoming the difficulties of reading and writing at the beginning of first grade elementary school students. Okay, now I'd like to move on to research methods. This research is a library research. The data taken in this study is secondary data, where the data is not taken from the observer directly, but from the research of the previous studies. The data collection method used is documentation. Lastly, I'd like to talk about research and discussion. Teaching materials are essential elements for teachers to prepare in learning because it is essential that the teaching materials must be prepared as well as possible. This teaching material is designed to meet the learning needs of students, which include learning readiness, interest in learning, and student learning profiles. This fulfillment can be seen from the interactive textbook in terms of content and context. I'd like to end today's presentation by summarizing the information. Conclusion. Based on the background of the problem and the results of literature research presented, it can be concluded that the use of interactive teaching materials it can be an alternative to overcome the difficulties of beginning reading and writing of first grade elementary school students. If there are any questions, I'd be happy to address them. Thank you.